Well, what's up folks, it's Fuzz here, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, it's going to be Thursday when this goes live. It's actually Tuesday, we'll explain the pre-recording in a little bit. But we've got another squad building video for you today. It's an 800,000 coin, Ligue 1 majority themed builder. So basically 800,000 coins. Majority of the team is Ligue 1. There's a little bit of a hybrid for some parts of the team, but it's really, I wanted to try and do a Ligue 1 meta team. It was a little bit more expensive because we do feature sort of like more budget friendly build, so I thought, you know what, we'll go the meta expensive side of things. It is still obtainable for people, so if you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up on it. It's greatly appreciated. It helps me know you're enjoying it and helps the algorithm, all that good stuff. If you're new out here, hit that subscribe button. We're making the push to try and get 1,000 subscribers so I can apply for the YouTube partner program. All support towards that is greatly appreciated, I'll be honest. So the interesting thing about this, as I flick over to the actual squad selector where we'll do the build, is it's coming in around 800,000 coins on Xbox. On PlayStation it's actually 1 million. So unfortunately this is one of these cases where it's a little bit tougher to like do the builds, because there's certain players involved do have a price difference between the consoles. But I'm on Xbox, so I have to work around the Xbox pricing. It does come in at 826k, but there is an option you can change for very little difference, which actually takes it to about 770k. So that's why I'm labeling it 800, because you can go either way on it. And just to clarify it really quick for you guys, this is as accurate as it can be. It's about 1 p.m. here in the afternoon in the UK on the 5th of April. I normally upload these videos on the day. I normally upload them on a Thursday, but the Thursday the 7th of April, it's my birthday. I ain't going to be here. I'm not going to be able to record it. So this is why I'm doing it today. So if these prices do somehow change in the next 2 days since I've recorded this, I do apologize, but I can only be as accurate as I can, which is the prices right now. So we're going to start with the defense first. The goalkeeper and the centre back combos is actually where we go with we step outside of the Ligue 1, and then the rest of the team is Ligue 1. And I'll explain my decision for that for a little bit, but we're going to spend it on the goalkeeper, and this is really where this is the price change I was talking about, where it takes from being 830k to like 770k. So you have Hurdeki's inform. If you have him as a red pick, obviously use him. If you have the inform in your club, you can use him. His inform is about 60,000 coins. It's rather expensive. It's actually 64,000 coins to be exact, while his 83 card is like 2,000, 3,000 coins. So on the higher end budget, which is 826, we'll be using his inform card. He's one of the best keepers in the game. He has saves with feet, comes for crosses. He's 6'4". It sort of takes all the boxes for you for what you need this year with the meta. He's going in, as I say, there is a bit of a price difference there, so use whichever one you can afford. The gold one should be obtainable, and then if you have him lying around in the club, like the inform or the red pick, then use it. Obviously, if we want a hybrid, we need 2 Leverkusen defenders, so you might be able to guess where we're going for this. I believe I actually have one off them already. If I flick over to the Bundesliga, I'm pretty confident I got one. I did. Hinkampe. So he is actually already guaranteed to get a +1. He will be going to an 87. And it's cards like this that might fluctuate price-wise, because it is a live card. On the market right now, he's 63,000 coins, which I think is actually a bit of a bargain for a left-footed centre-back, I'll be honest. Like, he's 2-star, 2-star, which isn't like the ideal, but you can work with it. The medium isn't perfect, but it is much better than that high-attacking medium defensive that some people do have. Like the likes of the medium defensive would be better, but this is where we're at. I still think he's a very good card. 6 foot tall. Pace is good at 87 pace, you know, with the opportunity to get upgraded. Shooting doesn't really matter too much, but good attack positioning will matter in free kicks and crosses for corners. His short pass and long pass, and 96 and 93 is fantastic with a 73 curve. 58 vision, some people will look at that and be, it's not high enough. That only really affects when you're trying through balls. The rest of the time his passing will be good. Playing the left centre back on that left foot, you will be sweet. You'll be able to play out the box with him. Dribbling for a centre back's really well rounded. Like the 77 face card stat is brought down because his dribbling actually at 69, but that's fine for a centre back. 89 composure, 87 reactions is sweet, 85 agility, 85 agility with 82 balance is good as well. The defending is really strong. Interceptions is let down a little bit, but we're going to boost it up with the Shadow Cam style anyway. And then his physicals are just well rounded with no traits. I feel like he's a really strong centre back. Obviously gets a strong link into Herdeki, and then we can strong link with another Leverkusen centre back. But I feel like this combination we're going to have here. So we spend another 27,000 coins, and we get Tapsoba, who I believe it was his road to the knockout card. We can double check here when I get onto it. We need concept players on. Boom, here we go. Yeah, road to the knockout. So he's got long passer, power, header. He's medium high, but right footed, so he's going to play on the right hand side, 6'4". So with Tapsoba, you have your kind of bullish centre back, and then with Hinkampe, you have your bit more agile player. Tapsoba is 27,000 coins, I say, in the market. good pace, which will boost up with a shadow. Again, the shooting doesn't matter too much. Passing, 73 vision, 90 short pass, 89 long pass, good. So you've got two centre backs that can pass out. That's huge. His dribbling, again, good for a centre back. It's well rounded. It's over the 70s for the agility and balance. He can dribble. He does have the ball control, and his reactions and composure are good enough. Defending, really well rounded. I say with a shadow, you're going to boost that pace. You're going to boost that defending, and with him being 6'4", 86 strength, 85 aggression, he'll be a bit of a brick wall. Not a complete brick wall, but he'll feel strong, and Hincapié plays alongside him with a bit more agility. I'm going to go with the left back suggestion next, because this is another point where you have two options of how this team works. Both are around 110,000 coins, and you can honestly use whichever one you prefer. So Roussillon can get upgraded, which is why I'm going to put him in the team. But he's 3-star, left footed, high medium left back. Ideal, 5'9" as well. So overall there, we're looking good. Pace, incredible. You really don't have to touch this, but you can if you want. He can shoot and finish if he gets into the box, which is one of the reasons why I sort of prefer him over Delaney, although Delaney has a weak foot, which you'll see in a second. I feel being able to shoot with Roussillon is much better. Passing is just well-rounded. It does need to upgrade, but at least it's well-rounded. You know, it's kind of outside of free kick accuracy. It's essentially easy across the board, and this has the potential to upgrade it. Defending is good enough. I say he does need the upgrade here, but this isn't going to be a worry for you. Once it's below the 80s in awareness and interceptions, that's when it's a bit of a worry. Stamina, 85, is good, not great. If you play with attacking fullbacks at the end of the game, he will be a bit dead, but he will be able to get through a full game. And he's got speed dribbler. So I would be putting him in the team, which you see here. Obviously, he gets a soft link into the Bundesliga centre back. Delaney's the other option, who I have 290 games with. He's a fantastic left back. He's got the 5-star weak foot, which is very nice when you're playing forward with him. You can play him as a DM as well. Again, his pace is great. I boost it with the anchor. His attack position is very good, but finishing isn't, which is then, like, if you do play with attacking fullbacks, you get opportunities. Having an extra 20 shooting on Roussillon is much better. The passing is a little bit better on Delaney. Obviously, better vision, and the short pass and long pass are quite similar. Dribbling is sort of on the same front, I'll be honest. And then the defending's where it's better on the awareness. I think the interceptions were the same. Let me see. Can't remember exactly what Roussillon was. Yeah, interceptions are the same, but Delaney has better awareness, and then Delaney has better stamina too at 90, but it's not a crazy jump. His big thing here is he's got dives into tackles and a 5-star weak foot. That's the only reason I'd maybe consider him above, but he can't get upgraded. Roussillon can, and that's why he goes in the team. I'd say 110k spent on him. Over on the right back side of things, we're going for a more budget right back, but I think he's still one of the best right backs in the game. This is a Ligue 1 option. So we've got the it is Kamara Traore. It is, yes, I guessed that right. So it's the Ren right back who had his road to the knockout card. And he's just such a good card. So even now, he's got 93 pace, high medium again, 3-star, sweet, will do the job for us. Pace is good, you will boost this up with the anchor. Again, his attack position is good. Finishing isn't fantastic shot, but he's kind of similar to Delaney here for that pace and shooting side of things. His passing's well rounded, the vision's a little bit low, but you can work with it. Dribbling again is well rounded, 83 agility, 83 agility with 91 balance will feel good. Everything else is rounded enough. He will fall off that power curve when team of the season hits, but until then, he's fine for it. His defending, you will boost up with a shadow, at least it's over the 80s, that's kind of the minimum you want. And then he's got 99 stamina, so you can get up and down the pitch as much as you want. I'd be putting an anchor on him, to be honest, get the strength aggression up, get the pace almost maxed out, and then get the defending boost as well. And he's got speed dribble is really the only big thing there. But he's 26k on the market, and he's a really, really good right back. He's without a doubt one of the best right backs you can use this year. So I would definitely be having him in your team. Okay, I'm going to start with the centre mid spot, and this is where this is going to be your box-to-box player in this team, and this is where we're going very much Ligue 1 theme now. So we're going to be using a Future Stars card, and he costs 56,000 coins in the market, which I think is honestly a bit of a bargain for this card. It's the Kamara, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's 87 rated, Future Stars. He's 3-star, 4-star, so some people might cry about the skill moves, but it will be fine, trust me. If you're playing him as a box-to-box or a secondary DM, the 3-star skills is fine. 4-star weak foot is the big thing you want here. He's high work rates, which is why I'm saying either a box-to-box or the secondary DM would be good. He's 5'9" with 97 agility and 94 balance. So even though he's like 3-star skill moves, this guy's still going to feel really nice on the ball. Passing, 92 vision, 95 short pass, 90 long pass, which is important. That's the big ones you want. He's got a bit of curve, so he can pass. Shooting wise, as a box to box, it's not necessarily the perfect thing, but that's why I think a secondary DM who does get forward every now and then, you'll be fine with these stats. So you can work with those. His dribbling outside of the agility and balance is good as well. It's well rounded. His defending is good. His heading actually is low, but then he's got 91 interceptions, 86 defensive awareness, and 92 stand tackle. And then he's got 94 stamina, so box to box are sorted. The pace is good. He's got the strength and aggression. This one, it depends how you want to play him. I think an anchor on this guy would be good. Get the strength up a bit more, get the defending boosted, and get the pace up. Some people will just put a shadow for the pure pace. He does have outside of the foot shot as well. Some people even might want to put a hunter on him to get the pace up and get a shooting boost, but I don't think that'll do all that much. So that was kind of personal preference on the cam style, but he's going to be our box-to-box secondary DM for 56,000 coins. Then... I'm trying to think through how we're going to do this. I want to go through the defensive side of things first. So in our striker position, because we're going to build this for chemistry, is when we're going to have an objective card, and I do have an alternative for this for you guys. So currently we have a Thiago Mendes objective card. If I can spell his name correctly. He expires on Thursday at 6 PM, so literally going to be a couple hours after this video goes live, his card expires. But I think it's an absolutely fantastic one. But as I say, there is an alternative you can use. So this card gets a strong link to Kamara. He's a medium high, which is perfect for your defensive midfielder. 3-star, 3-star is also fine for defensive midfielder. So we've got a medium high, 3-star, 3-star alongside Kamara, who's high. That's the ideal. Pace is good. It will need a boost with the likes of a shadow, but that pace is good. Really nice pace point. His shooting is actually better than Kakara's. So if you do use maybe something like the 4-2-2, which I posted on Monday, I'll link it down below, you can get an idea of where maybe Thiago Mendes and Kamara as those defensive midfielders, and being able to benefit from both of them actually works quite well. Mendes would play a similar role to my Tonali did in that situation. I think it'd be good. Vision's 87, short pass 91, long pass 93, can't really complain about that. Dribbling's really well rounded, I'll be honest, for a DM, which is why I like him. Defending is good. I'd say for DM it's good. You're getting to the stage now where you will see some DMs where it's close to 90s on this, but he'll last you, I think, into team of the season anyway. And then the physical's good. I'd say he does have the opportunity of getting upgraded as well. I think it's Lyon have to beat West Ham for the upgrade, so there's a possibility of that. And again, he's got outside of the foot shot as well. He's going in here. You will need to position change him to a striker or maybe a centre forward, depending on how things are. Your alternative to this is Kamara, who I need to actually check how much he is on the market really quickly, because I can't remember off the top of my head, but he was cheap. Kamara's out, he's 34,000 coins. So if you don't get this Thiago Mendes, if you're watching this video after he expires, pick up this Kamara card for 30k. He's similar. He can't shoot. He is more of an out-and-out DM, but he is the alternative option for you in that regard. And what do I want to look at now? I'm trying to figure out for you guys what's the best way to break this down. I think we'll look at our wingers next. Technically, we've got 3 wingers in the squad. There's only 1 player off chemistry, and it's who we'll showcase now. So we're going to be playing a right midfielder at centre mid. So with the loyalty and the manager chem style, they will get we'll get 7 chemistry, which is more than enough, and it's Jeremy Doku. He gets a strong link to Traore. If you're playing maybe like a 4-5-1, obviously that would work as well. But you might lose chem on another player. So I think overall in this team, just losing a bit of chemistry on Doku's fine. It gets Traore on full chem. Doku in the market is 19,000 coins. He really is just a pace merchant in this team. This is why I'm happy for him to only be on 7 chem. He's 4-star, 5-star, which is class. 5-star weak foot, really nice. His shooting and passing straight away when you look at the card need a boost. He's got 96 pace, so you don't need to touch that. His shooting with 91 attack position is nice, and 90 shot power is good, but the finishing needs touched up. His passing with 88 vision and 87 short pass is actually better than it looks. It's the long pass where it lets him down, so depending on how you play him and what you attempt with this card, he'll be fine. On the dribbling side of things, reactions and composure are letdowns for him, but as I say, this guy is like your pace merchant card, so you're just gonna have to deal with that and enjoy his 97 agility and 96 balance. Doesn't have great stamina. Will likely make it through a full game, but depending on how you like, if you have them on drag back, or sorry, come back, not drag back, if you have them on come back, if they're running a lot, that stamina could drain, and he's got flair and speed drill. I think for 19,000 coins, this guy is your little pace merchant in the team. Play him out wide, distribute to him. It will just work really well. And ultimately what this allows us to do, it allows us to go and spend 87,000 coins on Messi, who I think you should be picking up and using this guy centrally in your team. He's got many different versions. If you're lucky enough to get a red pick of one of these guys, obviously go for it. We're using his gold version here. He's medium low, left footed, but he's got like the unique body type. He's 4-star, 4-star. He's got really nice acceleration with being 5'7", and then a nice agility and balance. He has like a really nice acceleration burst. Shooting, obviously, outside of shot power is immaculate. 93 type position, 95 finishing, 94 long shots. Passing's really good as well. The crossing's the only thing below 90 there, so you're sweet. Dribbling's fantastic. 72 stamina, which is why I'm thinking maybe with the medium note, if you play this guy as maybe like a cam, he's got a finesse shot, outside of the foot shot trait. Funny enough, he's still got one club player despite now playing for PSG. So maybe they should remove that. But overall, I think most people put like a hawk or a hunter in this card because everything else is so maxed out. It gets the shooting up and then gets the pace up a little bit. But I think getting him in the team, using him as your cam, and then using Doku as your right mid or right attacking mid, whatever you want him to do there, would be the ideal setup. As you can see, he gets 10 chemistry. And then the last two players, I'm going to look at the other winger first. We're looking at Neymar, who's 74,000 coins, and it's insane at the market this year that we're at the stage where it's before 14th of the season and they're very close to fodder prices. I think they actually are fodder prices. Messi 87k, Neymar at 91k. Now what I will say for this is I'm using gold Neymar in this budget, but so many people completed this flashback SBC, including myself. If you have this flashback player, I would use him instead. I feel like for me, he just feels a little bit better in game with that pace boost. But if you don't spend a 74k on this gold Neymar, is still a fantastic option. I would still be putting a hunter on him, to be honest. He needs a pace increase, but he's 5-star, 5-star, high medium. He's got the unique body type. He's got the outside of the foot shot trait. He's got the flare. He's got was it like 88 curve with not so much on the long shots, but 88 curve. He does score some really nice finesse shots. You put a hunter on him to boost his pace and shooting. The dribbling outside of the balance is very ideal. He still feels really good in the ball. It's Neymar. There's not too much to say. As I say, I do prefer the flashback version, so if you have that, use it instead. But again, this is another way for us to get a strong link into Thiago Mendes for future squad building. And again, you just have to sort of utilize how strong these cards are for the price point. And then finally, the big spend in this team is 300,000 coins. It's like the only gold player in the full body game who isn't fodder price, and it's Kylian Mbappe. Now, there is his player of the month card, and I know some people have been grinding towards that. For the purpose of this video, we're using this gold 300k for essentially the best striker in the game. Maybe now you're looking at some of the prime icon moments that might rival him, but he's the cover star of the game. He's EA's favorite. Like he just is so bullshit in game for how he plays. He's high low, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 97 pace. So he even his goals still ruins me in weekend league. He's just an absolute pace merchant, but he can finish too. The shot power and the long shots are a bit lower. Vision isn't fantastic, but it's like that minimum for a striker, so you're sweet. His balance lets him down, so I think a lot of people put a finisher in this card to get the shooting up, get the agility up, and get the balance up. Dribbling outside of that is great. 88 stamina. He's got the flare and outside of the foot shot trait, so even though he's got a 4-star weak foot, he can score on the outside of the foot shot, or on the outside of his foot. And that completes the team. I'm just going to flick over to Footbin real quick so you can get an idea of how it does work on the chemistry side of things. So we go here, boom, we've got Footbin. You can see the team, if I scroll up, 100 chemistry, 88 rated team. Every single person in this team is on 10 chemistry except for Doku. As I say, we use Ruslan instead of Delaney, but he would also get 10 chemistry. Put the loyalty on him, boom, there you go. So that's an idea of how it looks. As I say, guys, if you did enjoy the video, leave a thumbs up on it. It's greatly appreciated. Let me know what you think of this team, if there's any changes you make to it, and so on. I know this is a case where we're using 3 gold cards in April, and a lot of people don't like that. People like seeing the big flashy promo cards, but realistically, when you're working on a budget with 800k and you're trying to hit that meta while still getting some of the newer cards higher up on the power curve, like if you want to get a better version of Neymar, it's a crazy price tag on top of it. So say, let me know what changes you'd make. Let me know in the comments down below what budget you want to see next week, any budget or themes. And if I don't get around to covering it in a video, do join the Discord as well. There's myself and others in there that will help us score building when we can. But that's me for today. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.